welcome back. Happening this week, you are invited to the opening reception of the fall exhibitions at the Bakersfield Museum of Art. And joining us in studio with the preview, we have Laura and Marty. I always love having you here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So I have to bring you back very soon to talk about Via Arte because suddenly that's around the corner. But this week, there are big things happening at the museum.
Two big things. First, we'll start with the art because that's always the focus.
Yes.
So we have new exhibitions premiering this week. They're all about the importance of place and how place shapes an artist's vision, our images of ourselves. We will start with David Kimball Anderson, who is someone who's traveled the Valley a lot and actually sources a lot of his material here in the Central Valley. So you'll see lots of sculptures and photographs that really talk about the importance of memory and place and how that drives an artist's particular vision.
I just love that. And so much of us, especially if you've lived here in the Central Valley for a while, have such a love for this area. To then see it through an artist's eyes, how magical is that?
It's terrific because we all come with preconceived notions of the place where we live. People who don't live here also have those preconceived notions. And then to see an artist's expression of it is an entirely different matter. Another exhibition that we have opening is by a Bakersfield native named Christopher Reyes. He explores what's the difference between a symbol and when does a symbol take on even more meaning. So you'll see lots of shaped canvases, not your typical square or even rectangle. Shaped canvases that remind you of, for example, logos that you have seen in the past that look almost machine produced. The precision is immaculate, and then you realize they've been fabricated by hand and they don't look quite like the logo that you remember. So at what point does that shift take on a whole new meaning when you see that series of images? It's fascinating to look at. And then we also have a collection of permanent collection pieces that are different artists' expression of what it means to be in and around Bakersfield. Plein air painting, abstract painting, you name it. It's a really exciting season.
This is so fun to stop by BMOA with your friends for a fun night out, with your husband, your boyfriend for a date. I love taking my children because even though so much of this is abstract beyond my adult brain, watching it through their eyes is magical.
You know, there's the adult brain, and people often think you need to approach art with a certain sense of information or education. All you need to know is what you're looking at and how that affects you. That is all you need to bring to it. And we're so excited to be able to deliver that right here in our own community.
I love it. And we're running out of time, but there is one more very special announcement from the museum.
Yes, we have a new executive director joining us as of October 1st. His name is Gilbert Vicario. He is joining us from the Perez Art Museum in Miami. He will be on hand to meet our members during our preview reception this Thursday, and he officially begins with us on October 1st.
I love it. And he'll be here right as those fall exhibitions are up on the walls to launch off the new season.
That's right. Lots of changes in the air.
I love it. And Oktoberfest, that's next weekend.
No.
Via Arte is coming up next month.
Yes.
We'll talk more about that in the coming weeks.
You got it.
Thank you, my friend.
My pleasure.